Good morning, grade 10 students. How are you? Welcome back for today's class. We are going ahead with the main topic, that is models. In that subtopic, yesterday we have completed shall and should. Today we can go ahead with will and would. Actually, I thought of saying shall and should and will and would at a time, but I cut short only because of everyone should understand. For that sake, I have cut short the topic. Now today we can go ahead with will and would. In this topic also we have to follow the personal pronouns tabular form. Once look into this, either by the side of my pick or else you will be getting full screen. Once go through that. Okay. And now will and shall. Here in the part of will we have 5 rules how to express to determinations, express a willingness, all these things. And at the same time for would we have 7 points. Okay, this 5 plus 7 totally the 12 points we can discuss today. So please concentrate and listen. Understood, students?
Now when we turn up for the usage of will and also the past form of would, first of all we can see will, and in this will is used in the first person to express determination, willingness or promise on the part of the speaker. Don't get confused, that is the reason I am saying a bit slow. In the first person means already we have observed the tabular form of personal pronouns, right? So in the first person is I, right? Singular, first person plural we. So in the first person to express determination or willingness or promise on the part of the speaker means with examples I will say for 3. What I said, determination I said, willingness I said, promise I said. I will not surrender, that is determination. What it is? The example, I will not surrender, determination. I will carry your books, willingness. Generally, shall I carry your books? You will say, I will carry your books. This is the usage. I will try to get you a job in our office. That's a promise. What is that? I will try to get you a job in our office. No doubt. It means giving some assurance or promise. So the first usage is in 3 categories. One is determination, willingness, promise. And the second usage is second and third persons of the personal pronouns. You, singular and plural. At the same time, he, she, it or they. Okay. In the second and third persons, it expresses simple futurity once again. Simple futurity in the sense, see here, the bus will leave at 8:30 a.m. The bus will leave at 8:30 a.m. He will be back in June. What is the other example? The bus will leave at 8:30 a.m. and he will be back in June. And the third one is, third usage is to express a characteristic habit. What it is? To express a characteristic habit. What it is? She will sit for hours watching the television set. Oblique with a mobile. We can add all of us. Okay, you or anyone. Now the present gen is like that. The generation. Okay. One more time. We can go ahead with the same example. She will sit or he will sit for hours watching the television set. It is to express a characteristic habit. He will not he will talk nothing about politics. He will talk nothing about politics, but the present scenario, everyone will talk about politics only, isn't it? So that is one of the usage of will to express a characteristic habit. And the next one is to express an assumption. Assumption in the sense, okay, it will happen like this, it will go like this. So a presumption or assumption we can say. Example, this will be the last topic I suppose. We are running with models. First day, can, could, and the negatives of it: can't, couldn't. Second day, may, might. Now the third day, will, would or shall, should. We are discussing that. Then can you expect this example what I said? This will be the last topic, I suppose. We can enjoy, complete it. No, still we have. Next week we will continue, isn't it? So this is one of the example, that assumption. He will be the lawyer, I think. Nicely he is arguing. Maybe definitely in the future he will become a lawyer. We will say the same concept here. He will be the lawyer, I think. Maybe by the way he talks. And the next one is to indicate an invitation or request. To indicate an invitation or request. What is that? Will you lend me a car? Will you have coffee? So these points. So once again I repeat, will is used for, in the first person it is used for determination, willingness, promise, isn't it? And in the second usage, with the second and third persons, to express simple futurity. And another usage is to express characteristic habit. Okay, and next to express an assumption. Next, invitation or request. These are the uses of will. And now let's go to the next segment, would. The past form of will. What here? Would is used to express willingness, it seems. Would is used to express willingness. He said he would help me. He said he would help me. In indirect speech also, as a past tense of will be used this, right? For example, he said, comma, he will help me, double quotes, and how can you write this? Same just now what I said. He said he would help. So will change to would. And one more example I can say, the clerk said that he would do the work. In indirect speech and also changing of direct to indirect. The clerk said that he would do the work. Will change to would. And one more usage is to express a customary action in the past. What is that customary action? See, after dinner, the students would sing songs of any Gurudev or Allah or Jesus or whatever it can say. After dinner, the students would sing, maybe in a hostel. We can take that example. Or else, as a child, I would daily request my grandmother to tell me stories as a child. But now, you will be saying stories to the parents. That is a different issue. Okay. And another usage is to express a wish. I wish he would go away. I wish he would go away. See, in the yesterday's topic, may and might, we got a wish there. What is that? May God bless you. That is different. That is different wish there. Here, in the concept of would, what is the usage? To express a wish in the sense, I wish he would go away, but he is still here, or he will go later on. And with if only, to express a hopeless wish. Means, if only he would come. If only he would come with the, that is the expression here. Would you mind lending me your scooter? For questions also. Would you like to go to the circus? Okay. And with the subordinate clause expressing improbable condition. What is that? If I were the Prime Minister, I would make you Deputy Prime Minister. If I were the Prime Minister, I will make you as a Deputy Prime Minister. If I were a bird, I would fly. I am not a bird now. I can't. If I were a Prime Minister, subordinate clause we got the with the subordinate clause. Main clause or principal clause. The next is called subordinate clause, which follows. Or we can also say the secondary clause. Okay. Don't get confusion. Probable, improbable. Probable, which have an access. Improbable, which doesn't have the correct access. Improbable condition. Means what? He won't become Prime Minister. We don't know. If he becomes, then he will make you as a Deputy Prime Minister. One more example in such manner. If I were a king, I would make you a minister. Now, where are the kings and kingdoms. But the example goes like this. Okay, these are the uses of wood. What is that? To express willingness, and also in the indirect speech, and still more to customary action in the past. Means as a child, I used to ask my grandmother, I would ask her to say stories, customary past, or some action, customary action in the past, to express a wish. Okay, and with the subordinate clause, expressing improbable condition. These are the usages of the wood. Okay.
Now we have learned about how will and would works. Like yesterday, shall and should. Today, will and would. That's all for today. Tomorrow we can go with the next topic, must and ought to. These two topics we'll discuss. And now it's time for homework. Wantedly yesterday I didn't give because you can have a better understanding. Once again, you go through the two videos, the different examples which I have given on shall and should and will and would, and then given exercises PDFs, so please sort out for today. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye bye.